Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I will be doing a full face of Shop Miss A makeup. So if you guys are interested to see how I got this look, then let's just get started with the video. Started doing my brow and I didn't realize that I wasn't recording. So I did a little bit of my brow already. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of my brow. Out of everything that I bought, this is actually the only thing that I started using. I ran out of my usual eyebrow pencil, so I actually started using this one, and I've used it for a couple days, and honestly, it's a love and hate. I don't know if I like it, I don't know if I hate it. I feel like some days are easier to do my brows with this pencil, and some days I'm just like fighting with it. So I do like the color and I do like the feel of it. I think I mainly just have a gripe with the shape of it. I don't know if I like the shape enough to repurchase this product again, but for now, since I don't have my other pencil, it's doing the job and it's working. I feel like I have to work at it just a tiny bit more. Okay, so my brows are done. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. This is one of their mattifying primers. It does still have, it's weird, it does have a luminosity to it. So we'll let that dry, and I'm gonna start with my eyes. I'm gonna use, this was supposed to be a concealer, but I'm gonna use it as my eyeshadow primer. It ended up having, I think, a little bit of a shimmer to it, so I don't want to put that as a concealer. And it also feels a little sticky and a little bit on the pinky side, so it actually feels good for an eyeshadow base. So I might use a little bit of each palette. We'll see what kind of look I create. For now, I'm going to use this palette right here, just so that I can use this shade right here to set my concealer that I just put on top. I use this shade right here. It's like a taupey transition color. On my brush. I'm just putting this shadow on the crease and slightly above it, just as a transition shade. Next, I'm going to take this brown right here from this palette, just to deepen this area slightly more, but not going in too far into the inner corner, mainly staying outer corner and mid-lid. Oh, this is a nice color. You can actually see the pigment on it. Take this purple right here in the middle of the purple palette. I'm going to use the same brush. Yeah, so far I'm liking this palette. These two palettes are making a better impression than this one. This purple has a nice payoff. That's very nice. This purple is so pretty. You could see the payoff, or the color payoff. and it blends out really nice. Going back into this palette, I'm going to use that middle shimmer shade. I'm just going to use my finger all over the lid. Wow, the shimmer shades are so pretty. I'm going to take that with a small shader brush back into this shadow, and I'm just going to make sure everything's nice and detailed. Going back to that brush that we used with the purple, I'm just going to, without any added product, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in a little bit. I want to see how dark this brown is, so I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to dip it into this one, and if it's not dark enough, then we'll use the black that's in the other palettes just to deepen the outer V. Oh, it is pretty dark. That's pretty nice. Whoa. And just out of curiosity, I want to see how dark we can get this black. So I'm going to take this brush right here. This is by Essence of Beauty. It's just like an even smaller flat shader brush. And then just a little bit darker into this outer V. Yeah, that black is nice. I like it. Sometimes when the blacks are too pigmented, they're a little scary, but this is just dark enough for you to work with it, and if you don't want to blend it out too much, it's still dark regardless. Very nice, very nice. So just using that same brush, I'm going to go ahead and use this lighter shade up here, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone area. Alright, let's go ahead and line our eyes. So I'm going to use the brush that I ended up getting. This is their liner brush, and then their eyeliner in black. I'm just going to dip my brush in here. I think I'm liking the brush more so than the eyeliner. It's almost like too wet, so when you reapply to make it darker, it erases what you already start with. Okay, so that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna use, I ended up getting the Starry mascara, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put a coat of this. Actually, it doesn't say what it's supposed to do. I don't even know if it said it in the website. It feels like one of those drier formulas, kind of like the Better Than Sex. By no means am I comparing it with the Better Than Sex, but it does feel like it's on a drier instead of a wetter formula. I like it though. When it's a drier formula, I feel like once you put it on your lashes stay in place because it dries quicker. So the primer has already dried, and it does feel like it does leave some sort of a sheen. I'm just hoping that it doesn't become oily or greasy throughout the day. For my base or foundation, I'm going to use their BB cream. This is in the color Tan. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, and I've already wet the sponge. Here's a sponge. It got really nice and big. It reminds me of the Real Techniques sponge. And I'm just going to go ahead and dab some on my face. And just spread it out. I am not a big fan of BB creams, but all the foundations that they had, they were either out of my color or the foundations were meant to illuminate, and I don't really need that. This BB cream is leaving my skin super shiny, so I'm already not liking it. Look at that. Oh. So this might work if you guys have drier skin. It doesn't feel weird. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It's just a little too shiny for my liking. I'm going to do the concealer. Concealer, I ended up only finding this one, and this one is in their kind of like a pan. So these tend to be a little bit more thicker. We'll see how that works. And I'm not too sure about the color, but I'm just going to spread it underneath my eyes, and I'll blend it out with the sponge. I'm going to use this sponge. This is the lighter pink one that I ended up getting. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the banana powder underneath my eyes, and then the soft light powder all over the face. Now this powder is really nice. It just makes your skin look more flawless, and it instantly takes away that shine. I like it. Which one? This one's just like, it doesn't have color. It's supposed to be a little bit more translucent, just as like everything else around the face. So let's make the skin less shiny. Yeah, these powders are nice. So the BB cream was extremely shiny, but now with this powder, it just kind of diffused everything, and it makes your skin look a little bit more poreless. Very nice, very nice. Now to bronze. This is the bronzer that we're going to use today. Just taking my usual bronzing brush, dipping it a little bit into here. Okay, what happened? We'll ignore that. That's nice. At first I thought it was going to be a little too light, but you can actually see it. That's very nice. Just a tiny bit on the highest point of my forehead. A little bit on the nose. This is the blush in, I forgot what this color was. I think it was Coral. So we're just going to dip this in. Pretty. So for highlight, I got these two highlights. I'll put this one on this side and then this one on this side, just so you guys can see how they both work. I'll take this one. Pretty, and then I'm just gonna put, this one is more like a bronzing highlight, so I'm gonna use the lightest shade. To me this looks like the lightest shade over here. I might be wrong. but this one's more like if you want like a golden goddess. It's also very pretty. So let's take this one. I'm gonna put it underneath in my inner corners to highlight the eyes in here. And let's just put a little bit more here. Here. The last thing I have is this lipstick. So I don't know if it'll go with the color of the shadows, but we'll just.
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know that.
So here's a completed look. I would love to tell you guys what I liked, what I didn't, but I'm gonna use these products a little bit more throughout the weeks, and then hopefully do a video soon of the best and worst of everything that I got. So I actually did like how it came out. The lipstick feels really good. That's what I was worried about most. I don't like dry lipsticks, so this was nice. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.